Hello, hello, welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, Ferret and Titan's mom. I hope you're both doing all right. So yeah, I am sticking to streaming today because I had announced that I was going to stream today like almost a week ago. Um, but as it turns out, best laid plans, as we all know, never seem to work as you'd expect. And so I'm actually not going to be traveling, um, at least not for a while. So I don't know yet if I'm gonna stream on Friday or not, as usual. But yeah, things are just a little chaotic in life right now. The whole trip has been postponed, so that whole yeah, and then starting next week we'll get back to the regular schedule. No, not quite. So we'll have to play it by ear. I'll try and once I know what's happening when, I'll put another update in Discord. But I did want to stream today because I have time, and I had said that I was going to stream today. So here we are. Yeah, yay chaos, exactly. Hey Scarlett, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a lot recently. There's just lots happening, lots going on. And hopefully things can calm down from here. That would be nice. But anyway, we are back today in the Long Dark. We're doing more of the Undertaker's Undertaking challenge that I've come up for myself. And last time we wrapped up in Desolation Point, where we had forged once again to make extra arrowheads and an extra knife, that kind of stuff. So I think what the plan is today is that we're going to start heading towards the far territories very slowly. We're going to need to start prepping by working on another coat. We have like a bear hide in coastal. We have a moose hide curing in coastal. And so we're going to go and basically pick up the stuff that we need so that we can make a bearskin coat, make a moose hide satchel, and be prepped and ready to go. I don't really anticipate us getting to the far territories probably before day 120, but I feel like these next couple of in-game weeks are going to be all about prepping to make that trip so that we can go and get the camera. So let's just hop right in, see what the game has in store for us today. What do we have for food? Oh, right. I stopped here, and it's still early in the morning. And I can't really see anything. What do we have on... Thank you for the good RNG. I appreciate it. Hey, Brancham, welcome in. Good to see you. So glad to catch you live. Sorry, life is a lot. I have a meeting soon, so we'll be lurking. Well, I appreciate the lurk, as always, and it is really good to see you. And Rob, welcome in. Great to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see, I guess let's have a soda. And then, I mean, we can't really do anything except maybe pass some time.
If I can drop any of this gear.
We can't really craft in here. We now have 3 flasks. I feel like we could probably leave one behind somewhere. Ooh, we have 100% torch. We are a little over encumbered, but it's not the end of the world. Let's see, we have a cured maple, but I don't think we have no cured birch on us, which is a problem. However, I think we have... Wait a minute, how do we only have 5 arrows and one of them is almost broken? Didn't we make more arrows? I'm very confused. What happened to all of our arrows? I know we had a couple of breakages. Let's see, I think we started with like 8 during the moose hunt. And then I think 2 or 3 broke. But then I've also made 3 since we forged. So I don't really understand how I have so few arrows on me. Alright, well, that's just how it goes sometimes, I guess. Let's actually start with a lower quality torch. No, we don't want to harvest this. That's not what I want to do. I want to use it. It sounds really windy, though. Maybe we actually just pass some time. Yeah, that sounded like it was the right decision. Okay.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Alright, let's hop into the truck. Now, I'd feel a lot better if we had actually managed to kill the bear last time. But unfortunately, as he was heading over to the Riken, we had an Aurora start, and so he ran off. Which is a little inconvenient, but it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Nothing back here. Nothing there. I guess we are gonna have to swap already. So I can see what I'm doing. And not actually have to worry about it. Okay. Nothing in here. What about in the first aid kit? Antibiotics. I don't care about that. Don't care about the battery. Trying to keep an eye out for any movement in case the bear is around. But I don't know that he typically comes up here anymore. I don't think so. Like, he probably would if you smell. I don't think he patrols up here anymore. Alright, let's head on in. Hey, Fawn, happy Wednesday.
I'm sure I can carry much more.
Good to see ya. I hope your week's going okay. Alright, let's overwhelm ourselves with coal. We can always drop some at the end of the mine, but that way it can start respawning. I've decided not to start picking up stones yet because we have stone caches in here, in Crumbling Highway, and in Coastal already, so it doesn't really feel necessary. Ooh, Fire Striker, very nice. Yes, I will take that. Oh, I thought I saw something else. I guess I just had more arrows break than I thought. I should take a look at my notes to see where I have birch. I have a birch at Misanthropes. Ash Canyon is not helpful. Winding River is not particularly helpful. FM is not helpful. Mountain Town. Mystery Lake, we have 3 birch. Pleasant Valley, we have no birch, but we have another bear hide. So this kind of puts us in a bit of a pickle. I'm thinking we probably head to Mystery Lake and do arrows first. And then we can always go and get the bear hide. Or we can get a new bear hide. Let's see, do we have anything down here? We do have more coal.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yes, yes, I know, I know. Very heavy. Yes, Mystery Lake forever. It's home sweet home, you know? There's nothing quite like Mystery Lake.
I could eat anything.
Oh, come on, Astrid. You're not even that hungry yet. We should definitely be trying to put down birch wherever we can. We have so many maples cured that it's not even funny. 18 coal. Okay. Let's drop 14. 4 coal seems like a reasonable amount. Okay, so Astrid complains about carrying too much stuff, and we have more than 10 coal. There we go, but so far no cold damage, knock on wood. Hey Kia, welcome in! How's it going? I hope you're doing alright. Speaking of lasagna, I just placed my grocery delivery order, and on the menu is lasagna soup. I'm very excited for it. I haven't had it in a really long time. I suppose we could go up to this little, what is it? Katie's Quiet Corner? And then we could maybe cook up the deer, maybe grab the deer hide. I feel like that could be a good idea. I could really use some deer meat. And there might even be a sapling or two up there. Alright, that's a bunny. Bun 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 ba bun bun ba bun bun. Can we just move a little bit faster, Astrid? I know you're heavy. I know you're slow. But we really just need to get there so we can actually warm up. Okay, here we are. Katie's Quiet Corner. There's the deer.
I can't feel my feet.
It's okay. Soon you will be able to feel your feet and eat some meat. Let's go ahead and start this fire. Come on, little fire, just a little bit faster. We'll even use some coal. We'll treat ourselves to a piece of coal.
I would drink almost anything about now.
No, don't take cold damage yet. Come on. Oh, just a little bit faster. Not fast enough. Oh, actually, yes, it was fast enough. Ooh, that was very, very close. Very close. We're probably going to want to break that down. Not quite a kilo, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and put that there. We can maybe also make some water while we're waiting. Actually, before we do that, what if we cook up... Let's cook up the tomato soup. Okay, so we successfully started a fire. And... what was the other thing? Could have sworn there was something else that I was going to say for bingo, but I cannot remember at the moment. I'm sure it'll come to me eventually.
Looks like I made it through another night.
Okay, we have quite a lot of time left on this, so let's go ahead and just harvest up the deer hide. I'm not going to worry about the guts. We've got plenty of guts across the world. Oh, it's foggy. Let's go ahead and grab these feathers. And let's see, we have peaches. Survive the outdoors we don't need, but we did find a book, we can call that. Three charcoal. Wow, there's even more feathers up there. Wow. I appreciate that. Okay, we'll get back here. I don't really want to cook bannock. We could cook some pies, but I don't know that I want to do that right now either. Well, yeah, I suppose I do. I suppose I do want some more pies. Okay. That should be enough water for now. We'll eat this acceptable pie. Found a book. I'll call that before I forget. Still have 37 minutes until this is ready. Maybe we read a chapter. 11 minutes until burned. Oh, we really went close for that one. Oh, I remember. Her hunger was in the red. That's what I wanted to call earlier. Cook a fancy recipe. And read a chapter. Boom. Well, I guess we'll pull more torches. Actually, I should go ahead and break down this one. That's a decent torch. That one's terrible. That one's not even worth keeping.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
That one's also not really worth keeping. I almost just walked into the fire. Do not recommend that. Oh, I didn't mean to be sprinting. Silly me. I just was hoping to move faster without draining my energy. You know, like power walking. Astrid, can we power walk? It's somewhere in between. Where you move faster, but you don't lose as much energy. Alright, so we didn't have any luck with a sapling, unfortunately. But what can you do? Sometimes that's just how it goes. I don't think I left anything super worthwhile at the lighthouse. A maple. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maple and some film. We won't need the film for a while, so we'll just keep on pushing forward. I have to admit, I sort of regret having included the cougar in this particular run. I sort of wish I had turned it off, because given all the exploration we're going to have to do and like spending time in each and every corner of the map, there is going to be no way to avoid the cougar. But I also don't want to have it multiply on us by killing it, so we're gonna have to be quick in areas where the cougar is. Now that we have winter, I always admire the TLD characters. That's that no matter where they walk or run, they never slip or trip. No kidding! I was walking back from the train station a couple of weeks ago and I almost fell flat on my face because it was so slippery. Like, I can't even imagine when they're crossing over tree bridges or those really scary rickety bridges in Ash Canyon, how they don't fall and die. Didn't follow the stream that closely, but often found saplings while beachcombing. Yeah, I was actually mentioning that I should check the beach carefully, and then I got distracted and did other things. I have found saplings beachcombing before, but not as many as I've always hoped. But I think we might be able to find some when we go to Coastal. I have to pick one up from Misanthropes anyway. We can sort of beachcomb as we go. I'm also definitely not in good beachcombing status right now. We're very heavy. So I will have to drop some stuff before I do that. Oh, at least it's warm in here.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
But yeah, beachcombing is always a good way to get it, especially because sometimes you even get them already cured. Also easily distracted. I think we all know what that's like. There's essentially two modes when you play, or at least for me there are two modes. Either I'm locked in on one thing and then I forget things like making sure to keep well fed, or I am extremely easily distracted and then like 10 in-game days later I remember what it was I wanted to work on. Ah, fun times. Speaking of locking in and forgetting stuff, I've been playing Planet Crafter with my husband recently, and firstly, I'm obsessed. I've had so much fun playing this game. But also, I've been really big on like exploring and trying to unlock new crafting things and that sort of thing. My husband's been building the craziest base for us, and sometimes he'll get so into it that he would just like die over and over again because he'd forget to eat or drink or get oxygen. He'd just be like, I didn't get the notification, and I'm like, I heard the notification, you just were too in the zone.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yes. It's okay, Astrid. You're just gonna have to do it anyway. Truth. Also, cougar very scary indeed, but at least in theory, once you're able to get the knife, it can be almost an insurance against dying to sneaky wolves. That's a good point. And now that we know that there are people using the snow shelter trick with cougars, I feel a little less scared of them. And also knowing that you can use fires with them makes me a little less scared. Oh, I just realized, so the other day I was starting to sort of roughly sketch out stream ideas for the next couple of months in terms of when, because I mentioned the other day I want to try and do a little bit more variety, and so I was trying to figure out when I wanted to do what. And so because, for example, we have a release date for episode 5, so I know I'm going to want to make sure that I've done Time Capsule episode 2 and finished episode 4 before that comes out. So I'm kind of roughly planning it, and I just realized I forgot I also wanted to go through, I have an old save file to basically experience what the first version of the cougar was like. And I'd like to do that at some point, and I forgot to put that on the timeline, the list. Gotta remember to add that at some point.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
what could have happened to all of my arrows? I mean, that's so many arrows that I'm missing that are just unaccounted for. I should probably swap out torches before I forget. I suppose we could check out closer to the water to see if there are any corpses here. Because I didn't find any corpses on my way through. Also, it might actually be a good idea for us to eat the deer. Although I suppose we could leave it for the next time we come through. We're mostly doing okay. Alright, I can see something on the ice has loaded in, but I'm pretty sure it's just like planks. Pizza! Oh my goodness! Good to see you. Welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. I hope life and school are treating you well. Maybe because I took like 4 days off of work. Nice. Well, sometimes you need to take time off. Sometimes you need a little break. Alright, I think we're gonna make a little fire. Just a little fire. You were close to maxing out vacation hours. Yeah, then I guess it's a good thing you're taking some time off. Better to use it than to lose it, right? We have 6 coal now. We might as well use one. Speaking of use it or lose it. Because otherwise Astrid is going to be perpetually over-encumbered. You know, we could make some tea. And then, also I want to get rid of these cans. Who cares about the cans? Cans. Where are they? Must be in here somewhere. Yeah. We could make some herbal tea to put into one of the flasks. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, we'll make this one the herbal tea flask. This one could be rose hips. And this one could be reishi tea. That makes sense to me. Just remember that I have Amazon Prime. Well, well, thank you. I very much appreciate it. One year apparently. Where does the time go? Like, I don't understand. Over halfway there. Ba-da-da-da. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put these in here. Do we have any other teas that I can make? We do have rose hips. We could make a rose hip tea. Okay. There we go. That's good. And maybe now we do a little mapping. Okay, so no. We don't have... Wait, there's a cave over here? Let me tell you, I have never been here. Ever. In all of my, like, 1,000+ hours in this game, I have literally never come to this part of the map before. You just had your 1-year anniversary at Starbucks. Wow, time really flies, doesn't it? Okay, that's enough water for now, I think.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah. I get it, Astrid, I get it. You and your needs. Oh, that's like, we're coming up on my 5th year on Twitch, which I don't understand how that's possible either. Man, I'm just carrying way too much stuff. Oh my goodness, a hype train. Didn't see that coming. Who even knows? Exactly, like what is even time? I should drop some stuff so I'm not as heavy.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
And that way I can go check out whatever this is. I'm still over encumbered. This is madness. Madness, I say. There we go. Oh, look at how quickly we move now. That's a stick. I don't want a stick. I will take the firewood. Oh boy. Imagine if I just fell through the ice trying to get a stick. Imagine how sad that would be. I was really hoping it was going to be an arrow shaft. I'm not really seeing anything interesting here. Oh, wait. There's stuff over here that could be interesting. Looks like another firewood and a fish. No, cattails. I'll take cattails. It's not as calorie dense as fish, but we'll still take it. So, where is this cave? I think we have to go around the other side somehow. I've often rested in that cave, put guts down, etc. It makes sense. It seems like it's in a really good location. I just did not know it was there. I will never stop learning in this game. It just blows my mind how much stuff there is to know.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh my goodness, this is so much stuff. 9 out of 10 times I'm coming to this area early game interloper in cold weather, so these caves aren't even warm. Like, I know the cave on the other side of the map, I just didn't know that there was one over here. We should eat something. I think they've always been warm in the back. I know the one, oh. I know the one on the, like on the mainland is. Okay, so we found some firewood. We sprained an ankle. With minimal clothing we usually are. Okay. Is that like a boat over there? I think it is. Let's go ahead and fix this up. The arch. Maybe I make another little fire? Just to lighten our load a little bit more?
Barely barely walk with this much gear.
That way she can stop complaining. I know, I shouldn't complain about her complaining because it is freezing cold all the time. But early interloper with like 4 clothing items during a blizzard in the middle of the night with no bedroll and no matches, they suck. They definitely suck. Yep. Yep, I have to agree with you there. Okay, let's... I guess just use the painkillers. Why not? That way I can read. We're just gonna break apart this torch, this burning torch with our bare hands. Sure, why not? Sometimes when there are no wolves on the ice, I avoid the upper part completely between transitions. I mean, it's a good way to avoid them, yeah. I can't believe I never really noticed this area. Like, I knew it existed, but I just never bothered coming down here. The arch.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
You're not gonna. You're not gonna, really. So here's what I do if it's not a blizzard. Sometimes I will literally wait for a blizzard to come through here since the wolves despawn. That is a good plan. Although I have had blizzard wolves in the past. But that's pretty rare. It's pretty rare that they don't actually behave as they're supposed to and disappear when it's a blizzard. Why does that look more like chili to me than pork and beans? Delicious.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
You're fine. I mean, I know I'm saying she's fine, but she's actually not fine. She's very much not fine. We have so much stuff in our inventory. I suppose I could let the deer hide cure here, rather than lugging it with us. Oh, hey. There's a wolf over there. That's funny. I thought we got all the wolves here. How do we get to the cave? Is it on the front? I have to go up somehow, I assume. Do we have to go via the arch? Just gonna go around and find out. Sometimes, let's see, it happens if you're still outside when the blizzard starts. I had a blizzard start right when I was by a moose yesterday and just crouched in a giant circle and did not stand up once because I was scared the moose would see me. That is a very valid concern. Oh, I can't run, I'm gonna fall, I'm gonna die, no, 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 this is all ice! I didn't realize this was all ice. I thought this was land.
Wait.
Cool, hypothermia.
Warming up a bit.
I really thought that that was snow that I was walking to. I'll figure it out. It totally looked like it should have been snow at the back. Alright, so needless to say, I don't think that's the way to go. Run's dead. Yeah, we're totally dead. Might as well give up now. I was right at the cave. The cave is the friends we meet along the way. Okay, I guess we just need to do it when we have emptied our inventory. Apparently I'm just too heavy. I'm too slow. Okay, hypothermia. Gotta remain above freezing for 24 hours. Hooray! Everyone's favorite. Well, might as well use more reclaimed wood. If we warm up, we can then head over to the basement and sleep there. Just didn't want to spoil it. Oh my god. Okay, but like on the map, that should be here, not here. I feel really dumb. Now, like, I know I technically have enough fuel to stay outside this entire time. Like, we could go in the cave. Actually, we might even not need to have a fire going the whole time. I just want to warm up a little bit first. Let's maybe make a tea. Let's go ahead and warm that up. We could take a little snooze, assuming I can actually place my bedroll, which I can't because this is ice and this is slanted. I feel so observant and smart. Alright, I guess we're gonna spend 24 hours in a cave. Alright, we have a campfire here. At least it's warm back here. How warm? Feels like 19 degrees and we only have one up arrow? Oh, hypothermia. The joys of hypothermia. Thinking you'd see it, but you're not. If you're not looking for it, I understand how you can miss it.
Find a place to rest.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I did not see it. And honestly, just based on the map, I thought I had to go around somehow. Like, I thought either here or here, because to me, it would be more like here on the map. It's okay. I forgive the game for this injustice. I mean, now slowly look around in a circle. It's a good tip for life, too. Add that to our radio. We'll get rid of this. We're just gonna let that other fire burn out, I guess. We'll just get some sleep. As long as we stay above freezing, we'll be okay. So let's see, that's hypothermia. Do we not have hypothermia on here? That's not a bingo event? How is that not a bingo event? Scurvy, cabin fever, and goats. I honestly don't have hypothermia on here. I'm very surprised. Makes tea or coffee. Okay. I think we're caught up. "20 hours to go." At least it's still warm in here. Let's go for 6 hours. And 14 hours to go. Okay. Let's maybe have these sardines. And some more water. Sleep for another 7 hours. I don't know that it'll let me sleep 7 hours. No, it didn't. That's on my radial, good. Guess we can harvest this in the meantime. Can I read when I'm exhausted? No, I'm not healthy enough. And by exhausted, I meant when I have hypothermia. Apparently, no. I could fix up my pants. Good job, Astrid. Successfully repair something. I'm so proud of her. That was some scary wind. Sleep for another 3 hours, I guess. How close are we to getting rid of this? Another 7 hours. That's a lot. It's a lot considering we can't really do anything.
I need a horse.
How's that? That wasn't... I know that was no horse, but hopefully you still enjoyed it, Astrid. I guess we could go ahead and fix up the socks.
Can you move trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
Alright, and repairing 2 socks has made us completely exhausted. Let's go ahead and have something to drink. Imagining Astrid shivering and wet reading her book. Fair enough. Fair enough. Since I started playing this week after months of not playing everything in the game terrifies me again. Your sounds had me shaking. I'm honestly really scared to encounter the cougar. I was hoping to do it. There was a tournament, and I was hoping to encounter it then for 0 hours. Oh, screw you, game. And it's now almost nighttime anyway. We've healed. So I was hoping to encounter it at the end of that. Yeah, that didn't happen. So, I still haven't encountered a cougar yet. And they terrify me every single time I hear them. The arch. Turned off the cougar after I died from a wolf while the cougar had me distracted. Oh, that's frustrating. That's a really frustrating death. And also that. I'm sort of regretting not turning off the cougar for this particular run, but you know, it's gonna be fine. Hopefully. Maybe. Can I not get up this way? We have 2 wolves on the ice and we had 2 wolves up here? That seems a little unfair if you ask me. Didn't realize the cougar zones don't line up with the regions, so I was in Mystery Lake when I got the cutscene and I was like, well, whatever, I'm literally on the way to Pleasant Valley. The cougar started growling and all that by the forest cave. Yeah, okay, no, I get it. I get the confusion. Also, the cougar cutscene makes me so mad because I have lost good torches to that, like, every single time. It just makes me so upset. Like, I'll light a torch, go outside, cutscene, and lose my torch to it. It's like literally right after I'm leaving the map. Yeah. That would be my
Jesus,
reaction
it's
too.
cold.
Just like, screw this, I'm out of here. There is another coal over here. Maybe we just use that and try and make a fire. Can I find a wind-blocked spot to start a fire though? No, of course not. That is just wishful thinking on my part. Here? No. Ooh. It briefly let me place it.
I've never felt so cold in my life.
Alright, wolves. Wait a minute. Have they already respawned? Because, like, they're the crow feathers from when I killed them. But I wasn't gone that long. That seems off. That definitely seems off to me. I didn't know you had to actually go deep into the map, I guess. So each cougar has a designated spot in their regions. So like there aren't any here in coastal DP or crumbling, but if you're in one of the regions that has a cougar, you can just open the map even if you haven't mapped anything, and it'll just show you a little cougar symbol, and the more you map, then you kind of figure out where they are. And that's always where they hang out. Hey, Aspen, good to see you. Welcome in.
I wonder if I can drop any of
I
this
could be
gear.
totally wrong here, but I think areas with less wolves spawn wolves back faster in my experience. I've never seen that happen before, though. It could be. It could also be some weird glitch thing. I have no idea. I've just never experienced that before, that it had the turnaround time so short. Once we start warming up, I'm going to take a look as to when we actually killed them. Can we please find a windblock spot, like, around this car, maybe? Or by these rocks? Mystery Lake map had the cougar by the logging camp. Yeah, that's always the case. Milton Basin, I swear that wolves come back in mere days. Could be. Alright, let's use the fire striker. It could be, especially like here, there's not a lot of other dangers in crumbling. But like, okay. We started playing on day 91 the other day. We went to crumbling on day 95. So I killed the wolves on day 95. And they were apparently back on day 98. Or like day 99 just now. I don't know, man. That doesn't seem right to me. Wolves in Interloper, especially after day 50, I thought they were supposed to take like 10 days. Let's make some porridge. Because I am cold and I want to cook something. Wolf respawn within 3 to 5 days. Really? I could have sworn it was longer than that. We're gonna get rid of that other can. We should maybe make another liter of water. I think past day 100 that it slows down. 50 days is when the world stops getting colder. It could be. I don't know. I'm definitely not a walking expert on this kind of thing. I know there are some people who absolutely are, but I am not. Do I make more pies? We've got time, but I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather pull torches and just move on. I don't know why I know so much about this game. Hey, sometimes that kind of information just sticks. Sometimes our brains just decide to keep certain info. Alright, we're gonna head to Misanthropes. We're gonna spend the night there because Misanthropes has one birch that is definitely cured by now, and I could really use that. I'm not going to Beachcomb right now, though. It doesn't just infinitely get colder. You get into, or you get into the wiki rabbit hole, exactly. Some people just fall into the rabbit hole. No, the game doesn't get infinitely colder. It reaches its coldest point at day 50. Unless you're playing Misery, in which case it is at its coldest point as soon as you start. And I don't know if that up to day 50 thing is just Interloper, or if that's all versions. Couldn't tell ya. Is that a... Wolf, what are you doing on that side of the island? I don't think I've ever seen a wolf on that side of Misanthropes before. Unusual. This is me soaking up all the information. Well, it doesn't infinitely get colder. It reaches its coldest at a certain day for Interloper. It's 50. Okay. I think Misery is something absurd like day 5 or 10, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's really early on. I thought it might have even been on like day 1 that it was already at its coldest, but I don't know for sure. Stalker is 100. Pilgrim, the world doesn't get colder ever. Okay. Yeah, this is like the kind of stuff that I haven't saved all that information. The 50 days for Interloper, that's stuck. For hopefully obvious reasons. He's scared of me because of my wolfskin coat. What do we have here? This is probably also a fire pit. Yeah, this is a fire pit, but do we have any food here? That's the big question.
It's getting dark out here. I'm gonna look for shelter.
Oh, it looks like we do have food here. Fabulous! So you always hear people say by day 50 in Interloper you should have animal clothing, etc., etc. It's so funny because I hear that and it's like, it doesn't matter how I play. I cannot seem to prioritize that. Like, I'm lucky if I have my rabbit skin gear done by day 50. My deer stuff, maybe by day 60 or 70. We do have a wolf coat already. I'm pretty impressed by that. But yeah, I like never managed to get my full animal gear clothing setup done by day 50. Never. I just deal with the cold for a while. When I look at it, you should have a plan to get it all by day 50. You should, but I don't. I never end up having the time that I want to. You know? I don't know. Seems like I can focus on some, but not all of it. I'm sure if I really, really tried, I'm sure if I did a specialty run where it was like, we're just focusing on getting animal gear by day 50, then maybe I could. But like, I don't know, sometimes it takes me 2 weeks to even get my hunting gear set up. Look, a squirrel! I just mean on day 50 you should know how you will get it. That's fair. That's definitely more like me. Yeah. I would say you probably need to have your hunting gear within the first 30 days. You can definitely go longer without being able to hunt. Like I said, one of my very first longer interloper runs, I made it to day 40-ish, but I died because I couldn't find a hammer, so I couldn't forge. So it's definitely possible to go quite a ways without being able to hunt or craft animal clothes or whatnot, but obviously you do need to get set up, because otherwise I feel like you'll be stuck after a while. Is it true what they say about stuff degrading in areas you haven't visited by day 100 or so? Yeah. That's not to say everything will be gone or that everything will be really bad quality or anything like that. It's just, it's gonna be very unlikely for you to find good quality gear. Let's drop this. All of it.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Not finding the hammer and then dying because lack of hammer sounds like an experience. It was. It was really, really frustrating because I was relatively new at Loper still, and so I didn't really know a lot of the spawns for all sorts of non-hunting related food sources, and so I just was running out of food. I think if I had been doing this now, I probably wouldn't have been as bad. I think I would know more areas where I could find cattails and tea stuff. There's also now more options for cooking without hunting, so I feel like that's probably made it a little easier too. But yeah, that was interesting to say the least. I was so frustrated. People were like, well, there's got to be one here. And I'm like, I have been here. You don't understand. It's just not. Yeah, exactly. I think items do spawn at random conditions, which is why sometimes it'll be like completely ruined and other times it'll be, okay still. It's too dark to read. You're too dark to read. Alright, let's, did I make another herbal tea or do I have to take it from here? I did make one. Okay, let's have that. And then we'll sleep. Oh, before I do that, before I sleep, I have to drop my fresh deer hide. And I want to make a note that I'm taking the birch. And if we had 7 and dropped 5, then we've got 12 cedar now, which is not bad. Okay, now let's do 8 hours of sleep. Definitely found my fair share of 2% maple syrups. Ah, yes, moldy maple syrup. Delicious. Oh, it's still not morning yet. Okay, well, we have lots of good torches, which I appreciate. That reminds me, we should probably call the whole good torch, bad torch pulling for bingo. And okay, I can't repair anything because it's too dark. I don't really need to fix any of these things. And I, sharpen is what I mean. Obviously, I can't repair anything now. We could leave behind some of these marine flares. Okay, well, we could at least head downstairs. I am going to leave these here, I think, rather than lugging them across to Quonset. So let's see, that's also 3 blue flares. Maybe I should just make 2 wolfskin coats instead of dealing with trying to get the bearskin coat, because I need 2 hides and I don't really have access to a second hide easily. Although we could put down a bear in Mystery Lake, I suppose. Let's see, do I have 4 wolf pelts within easy access? So we've got 1 here, obviously. If we go to Mystery Lake, 2. No, okay, so it probably would make sense for us to just try and get a bear somewhere. Well, the weather sounds okay, so I'm gonna just head out. Every now and then, when I'm sitting here, I turn and look at my gecko and I'm like, why are you so big now? I'm pretty sure I said blue flares. I don't think I said green.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
That would be very odd. I said marine flares at one point. That could sound like green, I suppose. That's probably what happened. It was probably when I said marine flare. Like of the sea. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because blue and green don't sound that similar. So I'm sure that's what happened. Alright, at least we're a little less encumbered. And we have moose meat waiting for us. Jeez, I always forget how big this like stretch of water is. And that green of the sea. Green of the sea. Keep feeling like I can see the end. There we go. No, now I can actually see it. I was gonna say, I feel like I can keep seeing the edge of the water. And then I'm just imagining it, but I can see it for real now. I'm not making it up. Oh, the wolves are singing us the song of their people. That's the dock. That's where we want to be headed. The cold is making her head feel thick. Ah yes, I forgot that this deer is still here. Being a menace. Let's go warm up first. Because we're not that hungry, but we are that cold.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes, we know. It is cold. So many wolves. I feel like that deer lives a stressful life. I'm sure it does. Okay, let's drop the deer hide. 27%. Okay, our bear hide is cured. That's awesome. 66% on the moose hide. I wonder if we should wait until this is cured and then actually craft it. before we leave. Is that silly? That feels a little silly. I don't think I have notes about this food. Let's see. Coastal Highway, Quonset. No, I have no mention of the moldy fish. Delicious. To be honest, I don't know why I left all of the cedar up at Misanthropes instead of... I guess it does make sense, because then we can bring the woodworking tools there, sit inside, and just carve a bunch and then put them in there. I suppose that makes sense. Let's see, how are we doing on water and such? We could make a little more, I suppose. Where is my mouse? There we go.
Come on, little fire.
Let's maybe make 2 liters of water and some rosehip pies. That seems good. We grab torches. Oh, I should be crafting arrows. What is wrong with me? I can't believe I didn't even think about that. Simple arrows. Let's go ahead and have something to drink. There we go. There's makes an arrow. Kind of want to wait for this. Let's see if it's... This probably only needs like, what, 2 or 3 days left? If I do that, then we'll be able to carry basically everything we have on us now without being over encumbered. I feel like that makes more sense. Meh, to you too, Mav. Welcome in. Good to see ya. I hope you're doing okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh. This is not Maglan's weather, is it? It is. Sweet. I love Maglan's weather. Oh, right, I also wanted to break down that snow shelter. Gonna be going to overstimulate my brain by trying to get math done right now as well as this. Good luck with that. Sick in bed, something in the back of my throat, doc appointment tomorrow evening. Oh gosh. I'm sorry you're sick.
Come on,
I know that there's been a lot of achiness going around. I hope you feel better soon. Hope it's nothing too serious. No, not that one. Come on. Alright, let's go ahead and crouch and dismantle. 22%. Yeah. I only get 2 sticks back? And no cloth. I guess I should have broken it down before we left for DP. Well then. That was a disappointment to say the least. But that was a mistake of my own making. Okay, here we go.
I could eat a horse. That seemed a lot because I love horses.
Go ahead and add some more sticks. Go ahead and eat some meat. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I just didn't really think about it the other day when I was deciding that I would get it when I came back. Oh well. No. Excellent. Sanvad, you finished your run. How was it? It was good. I am very impressed with myself that I managed to finish since I somehow lost my compass. But I really enjoyed finding the weather tower and like seeing the 3D map. I thought that was very cool. And yeah, like I said, I'm just mostly impressed with myself that I managed to find it since I was going purely on vibes and hope. The deer is around here. I heard the deer. I heard it. But I don't see it. But I do hope that they have like some sort of optimization update in the near future because I was really interested in the idea of trying more things and exploring more, but I'm definitely not going to stream anymore until it's a little more optimized because I noticed that even when I got it so it wasn't... I don't think I realized that it was still as bad on Twitch's end in comparison to mine until like the second half of that final stream because I was trying all these different settings and it looked fine on my end and it was absolutely like impossible on my OBS preview. So I'm really hoping that they have some sort of an optimization update in the relatively near future so that we can maybe play some more. Hey Lily, welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. I hope people are feeling better in your household and that you're staying healthy. Because of the lost compass, they have some glowing color on IT yellowish circles, so just turning off all lights, and you may have found it again. I might have, yeah, probably. Well, next time. It was a nice added challenge, I suppose, having lost it. Fine, we'll do the 29. I should probably sort this somehow. That's a kilo. That's a half a kilo. That's not what I meant to do. That's a kilo. That's a kilo. 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 Okay. I didn't check that second one. Darn it! They were all 1 kilos. Okay. 1, 1, 1. That's a half a kilo. rest of these are... Oh, no, that one's half. That one's also half. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now we've split it up into the same weights so that they'll cook for the same amount of time. Daughter's doing better on the Tamiflu. My congestion has increased and I have a migraine today, so I'm going to be tested later. Well, fingers crossed. And I'm glad that the Tamiflu is helping your daughter. Let's see what frequency we can expect new updates. Writing from phone, my sentences may be a mess. No worries. We've all been there before. Look at this, we're completely satiated at this point. This is wonderful. Let's go ahead and map just for the sake of it. Oh, that's something I haven't called yet. We've mapped. Does some mapping. Oh, we could go look for some saplings. Actually, before I do that, let me go ahead and drop this book. Might as well make our inventory a little bit lighter. Yeah, I'm also curious, like the optimization update, I hope is, or optimization in general, I'm not going to say optimization update because it's not something, as far as I know, that they've said specifically they're going to do, but I'm hoping that optimization is something that they're going to prioritize. Any sort of content update I can wait on, but I am very curious to see what kind of release schedule they're going to have. Because I think the game has potential. I think it could be fun to like go back into every now and then when they add updates and stuff, and I'm curious to see if their vision is able to, you know, come across over time. They had a lot of ideas that were mentioned in their roadmap, so I'm curious to see how it will look fleshed out. Alright, anything at the backpack? I'm pretty sure I didn't know this place existed when I was playing this run originally, so... Wait a minute. I wonder if we're gonna have any corpses up here. I don't think so. I don't think we actually see... No, there's definitely nothing in the plane. I know that because I usually scoot through. Okay, but there's nothing in here to collect anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab that. Alright, so nothing over here. Really would like a sapling. What if we look around here somewhere? Oh, I wonder if I'm stinky enough if I could convince the bear to come down. But I really kind of wanted to get moving. But also, the sooner we get a bear hide down, the sooner we can make a bearskin coat. I don't know that we should necessarily... I mean... was gonna say, I don't know that we should necessarily try and go after him actively, but I'm also very curious about it. Well, I don't want my meat to burn. I also don't know how big the radius is, like, for stink. Like, if I pick up all of the moose meat, I know I'll get the wolves over here, but would that actually bring the bear down to us? I don't know. Let's go ahead and break down this torch. Oh, I should probably leave the second knife here. There are 2 deer here. I don't need to kill them. Just because I can doesn't mean I need to. I'm still very much like, even though I haven't played in a really long time, I'm still in the tournament mode of like, kill everything! Although having extra deer hides isn't a bad idea for repairing. That's been mentioned in the past stream, but have you considered making a travois? I haven't really thought about it much, to be honest, because I kind of forget it exists, having never made one before. Let me take a look at the recipe for it. Travois. Deer hide, guts, and maple. 4 maple. I do have quite a few maple down in the world. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. We have 8 in the world, so we could theoretically do that. We have 8 down in the world, plus I have 1 in my inventory. It's great for hauling stinky heaps of meat around. Yeah, I've never actually used it before, so I feel like it'd be nice to try it. Just might take a while for us to actually get it. He looked right at me. He looked right at me. Okay. Still have 28 minutes. What if I put these down? They might finish cooking. You know what? We're gonna put a stick on it, and then it will definitely finish cooking. Unless, of course, the wind blows out my fire, in which case it won't finish cooking, but... You know. We might be okay. How's our moose hide coming along?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's see. 71%. Okay. That's not bad. Let's drop this. We'll actually put it on the crafting bench, and I will make a note of that so I don't forget it. Knife. 100%. Also a good tip for myself, because otherwise I might be like, ah, it's not really worth going to get. Oh, we have another hacksaw here. I really keep thinking that that's a bingo event, but that's just early game. Alright, we could grab a little toilet water just for bingo. %36% cured. Okay, okay, okay. We're getting tired. What time of day is it? Oh, it's still pretty early. Let's have a rosehip pie. Because I don't want to have to sleep too early. Let's see, we could break down this torch.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I guess maybe if the weather is good tomorrow, we can go on a bear hunt. Because even if it isn't fully cured by the time we leave, which it wouldn't be, as long as we wait until we have the moose hide satchel, we can carry it a little bit more easily. I haven't searched this trunk yet. Well, I'm not seeing anything interesting in there, so... That was a little anticlimactic. Oh, I wonder if that just blew out my fire over there. I cannot tell from here. Maybe if I go out onto the road. Let's see. I still can't tell. Oh, no. It's still going. Although it looks like it has been burned, like blown out to embers. Okay, we have checked this vehicle though. I think now might be a good time for me to take a quick break, go make another tea, stretch my legs, all that good stuff. So I'll put on a mini game and be back in just a moment. Best of luck to you all. All right, I'm back with my current favorite tea. Okay, now the question is, what are we going to do for the evening? I don't really see a point in breaking this stuff down. We could break down some curtains. I could really use some more cloth, I think. Of course, I said that, but I don't know how much cloth I have. I have 7. Yeah, a few more wouldn't hurt. That way we have some for repairs and also some for a snow shelter if we need it. So we should have 10 now, right? 13. Oh, right. 2 each. Okay. 13 is a good number. Let's go on out. Alright, music being really suspicious and ominous. I can't wait to drink this tea. It's too hot. I won't be able to drink it for like at least 20 minutes, but I'm so excited.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I wish I had something in particular to work on right now. But like, I can't work on the bear coat because I don't have another bear hide. I can't work on the arrows because I don't have saplings. I can't work on the satchel because my moose hide isn't cured. You know? Like, don't really know what to work on at the moment. I could start prepping a second bow.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
That's not a terrible idea. That's actually not a terrible idea now that I think about it. We don't want to get it to 100%, but we can definitely do some of it. Hey! Oh, we must be getting an aurora. I can't interact with it yet. 9 charcoal. That's a little excessive, don't you think? I don't think we really need to worry about cabin fever yet because we spent that night in the cave in Crumbling Highway. And I spent a night in the snow shelter here. So I think we're doing okay on that front. I think we don't have too many issues with cabin fever. I think I've gotten cabin fever risk a couple of times. Haha, there we go. There's our aurora. Oh yeah. We could talk to the trader. Aurora. I suppose we could go talk to him. Generally spending a night or 2 outside a week helps me with cabin fever. That sounds like it that makes sense to me. I don't usually have to think about it too much. It does become an issue when I'm crafting like the bearskin coat, but usually it's not a huge deal. All right, let's talk to him. Why not?
You're back.
Alone out
You
here.
ain't alone in this life. Hmm? Suits me fine. I'm still breathing. That's good enough for me. We all get to tell our own stories, right?
Nope. I'm not letting you tell your story.
Just a survivor. Like
Okay.
you, I guess. But I think you might not be from around here. You sound a bit different.
Yes, I am
Like
German.
those folks who wandered into town
Sorry, that was
last week.
unnecessary.
No, that's wrong. It was a long time ago, wasn't it? That's enough for now.
No! Crap, I didn't mean to do that. Can I talk to him again?
What's the latest?
Oh, okay.
I know the coastal regions best, but I've been around most of the island. Everyone's gone, as best I can tell. Something big happened. Historical-like, I guess.
He gets annoyed if you contact him more than 3 times, but it doesn't make much difference. Okay. It was definitely not what I intended to do.
Well, most folks try and avoid them. Look, I try to keep an even keel and an open mind.
Sounds nice enough.
But I can't stand a backstabber.
Yeah,
Or
fair.
a liar.
Fair.
An old system. Meant to keep folks connected.
Lose some
Whatever
trust
that
from him,
means.
basically, but one trade in its back. Okay.
I never had much
I've
use
never
for
done this before. This
even
is all
though it's
new to
big.
me.
Just throw me overboard. That's how I... This one time... Lost it again. Never mind. Everyone gets a name, right? I had a name. Sutherland.
I wonder how they came up with
Yeah.
that name.
That's it. Sutherland. Phew.
It's not exactly, like, the most common of names.
I need to wake up. Loopy tonight. What was it you said? I have my ways, even from my boat.
Even from my
Stuff's
boat.
just floating out here.
Alright, I guess after this I'll ask him
Even
about a
some
trade.
empty, drifting ships. Just gotta find it first. This is all I found.
$20 I'll do that. 2 kilos of raw meat and a liter of water? Sure. Could even do that. No, let's just do 1 for now. I don't have any fur. You know what? Let's just do this. We'll do two flour just to start. Okay, so then I end the call, I guess, and
World's a cold place.
I guess I then
Trust
bring that stuff
comes
to
slowly.
the spot.
You keep your word. I'll keep mine. Don't know what it was like for you before, but that's how I deal. Straight up. Too much for you?
No, no.
I had to get to sea. As soon as the light
There's also
showed
lots of
up,
beachcombable cedar.
a
Does
bit
does
after,
fur also come up
there
on
was
the
a
beach? I
storm and
remember
I
seeing
couldn't
cedar
get
a lot, but I
offshore.
can't recall
Can't
seeing
really tell
fur.
you why. Oh, but what's it to you anyhow? What are they saying, the others? Yeah, I don't walk too good at all anymore, thanks to this
Fur does come up too? Okay.
what I call my leg. But out here
I've never really done a ton of beachcombing. Like, I've done a fair bit, but it's not something I've really focused on a lot.
We're really out on the edge of it all.
A lot rarer and
aren't we?
more common after blizzards. Right.
Some people do well with it. Others go a little crazy. Still others go out in the world looking for crazy. Maybe that's you.
Alright.
I'm done.
Okay. So we'll have to bring him 4 kilos of uncooked meat. Does it show up somewhere? Here we go. Active trade. 4 kilos of meat and 2 liters of water. Oh, we've got 2 liters of water. New buffer memory added. Apparently a small tree tipped over in the storm last night. It was leaning up against the side of the garage when I pulled up this morning. And what did I see walking around up there? A wolf. I almost choked on my coffee. I left her be, and when we went out later she was gone. Bill Farney stopped to fill his truck with some of his crew, and they were able to chop it up. Paid them in timber. Even now the island still has a few tricks I haven't seen before. Folks at my old plant on the mainland would have lost it if they saw this. We'll work on this for an hour and then I guess we'll go get some sleep. Don't think we'll need to sleep for 8 hours, but we'll see. Maybe we will. I guess we do. This math assignment is giving me a newfound hatred towards planes. I assume you mean the mathematical variety and not the air version. Let's go ahead and eat this. And then I'm gonna crouch and go out just in case there's any wolves around. I want to see if we have any...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, this is definitely not Maglan's weather. Alas. Oh no, I mean the air version. Okay. Travel distances and average speeds, etc., etc. Gotcha, okay. I actually think we have some bear meat out on the island, out on the ice, but, oh hey, it did finish cooking. Excellent. But I want to bring this just in case. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and... If I have bear meat, I will probably swap it out. Actually, no, I think... I actually think the bear meat when cooked is more calorie dense than the moose meat. That would be something I should have checked, but oh well. Oh, hello, Mr. Deer. Wasn't expecting to see you there. I was like, are these my footprints? No, these are not my footprints. There's a lot of deer around here. Oh, we need more. We need more torches, too. Did I get all the math right, but I solved the wrong thing? Or I tried to solve the right thing, but got the math wrong? Man, am I glad I don't have to do that anymore. Can you imagine if we could craft candles yet? So many candles and all that animal fat piles. That would be so cool. I think that would really add something to the atmosphere. I think it would make it very cozy. Also, welcome in, Jeff. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. The death message would be for burning to death from a candle. Those were your footprints. Check that the mushroom tea you're drinking is actually reishi. Exactly.
Sure getting cold.
Maybe it's some other kind of mushroom. That's a lot of wolves over there. Alright, we're gonna go and warm up inside here. And make our water here. Oh no, this is all cooked. Ah, blue rabbit pie. This is not cooked. Wait a minute. 11:25. I gotta start. Gotta start this fire. My biology teacher had to give us a disclaimer not to go pick mushrooms from the wild for one of our labs. Fun fact, that's how I learned psychedelic mushrooms grow naturally in some parts of Florida, I guess. Well, at least you got a warning. This is 900 calories. This is also 900 calories. So theoretically it should be the same amount, right? I would think so. Oh, I was gonna make water. What am I doing? What am I doing? She said we could bring mushrooms in to be careful, but to be careful when we went to get them. Fair enough. I mean, even if they weren't the, you know, psychedelic type of mushrooms, you might still have issues with, like, you know, the killing you kind of mushrooms, or the making your tummy really, really hurt kind of mushrooms. Let's go ahead and just break the ice, and maybe we'll put the fishing tip up in. It's a little too windy to be going out smelling like this. So I might not do that. This one is cooked. Ruined rabbit pie. Everyone's favorite. She said it would be difficult to explain to the cops why we were making mushrooms, and I just hope she's not speaking from experience of a previous student. I also hope that it was just thinking ahead and not from experience. It was a long time ago now, but where I live there was a big news story about a whole family getting terribly sick from cooking and eating a poisonous mushroom. Yeah, I mean, and that's the problem with mushrooms, right? Is a lot of them look very similar, so like even if you're relatively informed,
I'm not sure I can carry
it's
much more.
still a risk. We need a few more torches than that. That was me, I was the mushroom. The green stuff on top of that rabbit pie is just a sort of sauce, don't worry. Exactly, it's just... What is it called? Spirulina? Isn't spirulina kind of like a greenish blue powder? I don't think you typically put it on top of stuff, though. I think you mix it into things, but I could be wrong. My tea is still a little too hot. Sad. Alright, I'm not going to drink any water until we've dropped it off, though, because I don't want to accidentally drink too much and then not have any water, or not have enough water for the trade. That would be sad as well. Maybe once we've dropped this stuff off, we'll be a little less encumbered, she said, picking up more sticks. And then we could theoretically beachcomb a little bit from here. Although I don't think I'm going to do that. A, I think I'm going to be too heavy, and B, it's very cold, and I think Hey, stay away from my fishing hut. They're all, like, going to the fishing hut because that's where I was last smelled. Alright. If I was a fishing hut. It'd be very hard to type. But you also wouldn't have to worry about the math problems. So, you know. Pros and cons. Okay. Ready, trade. Now, as I mentioned, I have never done the trades before, so I don't know if I have to wait until the next Aurora, or if it's just enough to come back
Drop any of this gear.
like 24 hours later. Hi, wolves. Hoping to do my first trades using my file I've got going. I've never traded yet. This is our first trade. It's very exciting. You get an Aurora tonight, just like with the radio towers, 100% you'll have one. Okay, okay, okay. Can you just stop moving so I can shoot you, please? It's a little too far. I don't want to waste that. Oh, sure, now you're not scared of me. Right in the face. Right in the face. Now contact him and tell him, hey, this stuff's there, give me my stuff. Okay, okay, okay. So that also means we need to be in Quonset for the night. At least it's warm in here. Okay, let's see. Wolf. And an arrow breaks. Also, for a very long time, we've had mods and VPs in this chat, so we can call that as well.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Coho! just fish for an hour, just see what happens. Or, you know, nothing will happen. Wait, can we read this? Let's see, this is for carcass harvesting. No, we already have carcass harvesting 5. Alright. Let's get going then. I think we're good on food. We have food over at the garage. This feels like a good way to pass the time here, considering that I wanted to wait until my moose hide is cured. So. This seems like it'll be a convenient way for us to spend a couple of days between that and crafting a new bow. It's almost like I'm prepping as planned. I'm mostly prepping as planned. Alright, what if I sneak? I don't want to lose this torch. I kind of want more hides down. Had the game give me a lost and found box for 1 stone. Thanks, game. Well, you never know. Maybe you really needed that 1 stone. But that reminds me of this time I was using the handheld radio and I found... I was like following... I was meant to be following to the cache, but instead it was like one of those little hidden things. Like I was looking for the prepper's cache, and instead, oh, you mother! Yeah, that's more like it. I was meant to be going to like a prepper's cache type thing, and instead found myself at one of those little like capsule caches. And inside, and it was terrible weather. Like, really, really cold. Astrid was dying and complaining the whole time, and I thought we were heading towards safety. And then I found it. Yeah, it had a stick. I was so mad. My lucky rock. Exactly. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a little fire. There we go. We're gonna start a little fire and harvest the hide. Like, I don't tend to swear a lot.
Come on.
In general, but especially on stream. I don't like to swear that much. And I could not help it. I was so mad. Can I not do this with my hands? Apparently not, because I haven't cut it yet. And we'll do 2 kilos with the hacksaw, and then we'll rip off the hide. Totally normal. Oh, what if this deer were to come over to us? That would be nice, wouldn't it? How much time do we still have left? 7 minutes. Okay. Yeah, it really would be a good idea for us to start getting hides down just for repairing things and whatnot. Let's see, 29 minutes, 40 minutes. Okay, we'll add a few more sticks. We'll grab a torch. Go ahead and eat this. Let's maybe grab our crow feathers. There's only one anyway, okay. Could maybe just grab more sticks and try and get the other deer that's over here. Given that it's not very windy, maybe it wouldn't be a terrible idea to try and go get the bear. We do want to put down this deer hide first, though. That deer is already scared of us for reasons unknown. It couldn't be because I'm carrying the hide of I don't really know. Do deer have a grouping name? They must, you know, like a school of fish or a pack of wolves. I was gonna say like a pack mate, but a pack of deer doesn't sound right. Is it a herd? Is it a herd of deer? Okay, I think we need like 2 more days maybe. Oh, we had more than 10 torches. Okay, 10 torches. And also we kill the deer. Let's see, what else can we get rid of in the meantime? Definitely don't need this much charcoal on us. Actually, I want that in case we run into any wolves. I'll drop those. We can break all of those down later. Drop that. Drop the hatchet, I suppose. And the skillet. I'll also drop the broken arrow. We can break that down later. Alright, let's go. Alright. I don't know why I'm nervous about going after this particular bear. It's not like we're going after Bear Creek Bear. And this one, like, I have a good spot to... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Lily, thank you. Oh, that got me good. Oh, I genuinely thought that was in the game. Like, I managed to kill this bear twice in the tournament, so I know that there's a place where I can get to him without even using the fire cheese, so I don't really know why I'm nervous about this. And like, I'm now at a point where I can use fire cheese. Out of love. I feel the love. Fire cheese is making me think of raclette. I'm starting to get a little hungry. It's a little early for me to be getting hungry, but I don't know, I can always get a little hungry thinking about cheese. There's just something about cheese. I hear him. Wow, I heard the bear crows. Okay, I have no decoys. Alright. I heard him, but I don't see him. Oh my goodness, I think he's right underneath this rock. Flutas is a very faint line, so I'm either at the start or fighting it off, quarantine for the day. Well, good luck. I hope it's just that you're fighting it off. There are his little feet. Fingers crossed. I think I'll start a new cross stitch. That sounds like a good plan.
Come on, little fella.
Well, at least we hit him. It's a little inconvenient that he's running up that way, but, you know. There are worse things. Might as well go grab some more sticks. Alright, we still got a little while before the Aurora can start. Let's see, is this gonna be my second bear? No, this will be my fourth bear. Okay, I just haven't harvested them. Oh my goodness, do you guys see what I see? I see saplings. Oh, thank you for that, streamer wellness. Cheers. Definitely needed after that. That was like a little intense. He sounded so close. That's the thing. The bears, I swear they sound so loud. Oh, speaking of which, I hear him. I guess maybe we'll end up staying in coastal just a little bit longer. I almost wonder if we should stay. If we should maybe stay in, inside. Although I want him to die. I don't want him to, like, glitch. Oh, he's coming back down. Depending on where he goes, we could try and shoot him again. Oh, it looks like he's heading back home. Oh, coming back out. Alright. Alright, so we found ourselves some saplings. And we also did a wellness. Streamer wellness. Something. Words. Redeem. There we go. Flea dies in his little cave for you. That would be very nice. I would appreciate that a lot. Alright. These are okay. They're not the worst. We could make some pies, I suppose, while we're waiting. Oh, I left the... Oh, it's very foggy now. I left the cooking skillet back there. Bears killed 3. Great, thank you. How about now? Bears killed 3. Surprises me that it's so foggy, given that we're gonna have an aurora tonight.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Bears killed 3. Okay. We could make some more porridge. Just to have on hand. It would be super convenient, and if you would just die there, I would really appreciate it. Wolves struggles 3. Bears killed 3. Do you have any books I can read? No. You go ahead and repair our long underwear. Excuse me. Oh, that was not good. Ah, I keep missing. Well, I guess we should probably go. I don't know if he's still gonna bleed out. It kind of seemed like he had reset. No, he was still bleeding. So there is that. Where did my arrow go? I see that arrow, but I don't see the other one. I guess we're gonna have to find it later.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I actually got him. No, that was the first shot, I think. Let's do this. Oh, that's not great. Hold on. This way. That's better. And no, coffee. That helps. A little bit. Hey Lou, welcome in. We're over day 100 at this point. I can't tell you exactly what day yet, but once we get inside, into safety, I'll let you know. If I'm not mistaken, bears get more health during Aurora, so it doesn't die soon. It becomes a charged bear. It'll take longer to bleed. Oh, great. That's helpful. I guess we'll have to sit in the car then, so it doesn't reset. Wow, it's beautiful here. Let's hop in the vehicle and take a look to see if he's dead. Okay, so we're on 101 days survived. There we go. And 4 bears killed. He's down. We're good. Okay, I'm happy. Let's go inside then. Okay, let's see. Bear kills a bear. And another Aurora. And celebrates an in-game success, for sure. Woohoo! Woo, woo, woo.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No. The answer is no, Astrid. You may not. You can, but you may not. Actually, we don't need the smelliness. Let's see. 83%. Okay. Okay, well, it's not an Aurora in here yet. There we go. Now it is. It's a very electric stream. It's electric! Boogie woogie woogie! The thing isn't doing anything, is it? Oh, I guess I just have to be on the right side.
Back for more, huh? Stuff will be there soon.
Cool. Thanks, Sutherland. %60 cured, okay, and this was 83% cured, and then tomorrow we'll go out and grab the bear hide and our flour. To be honest, I don't need to get the flour right away, I just kind of wanted to do a trade. Dear customers, today a new record just as well. The morning was better spent out on the dock with my binoculars. More and more ships passing, heading south. What will they find on the mainland, I wonder? A warm welcome? Not likely. Calling number 82. Oh, I should have called that. I apologize, Lily. I've definitely done that today. That. And pop culture reference. There we go. And we're redeeming the mouse hat. Sure thing. I need to adjust my redeem for this, for Gets in Costume, because I actually have another hat. GG, Lily. Congrats on that bingo win. So I should definitely add that to the list of possibilities. Bed. Let's sleep for another hour or two. I know I picked 3 hours, but we won't sleep that long because we're not that tired. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna go get the bear skin. Skin sounds weird. The bear hide. The bear skin.
This bag is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, man. Man, I really hope he's right up in his cave so it'll be easy to get him, and it'll be right here. It'll be so convenient. Human skin is my passion. That was one of my favorite commercials in recent history, the Michael Cera's CeraVe commercial. It was just so good. Such a great idea. Your chameleon is stalking you? Is he doing that weird little, like, back and forth kind of thing? Chameleons seem pretty cool to me. Alright. Oh, I didn't set a timer. There we go. Alright, Mr. Bear, please be in or around your cave. That would be most appreciated. Let's also grab some acorns while we're at it. Please don't make me look all over the place for you. Please be somewhere convenient and close and easy to find. Let's go ahead and grab these sticks.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Well, I don't see him right in the cave, unfortunately. Oh, I forgot to drop my saplings. Like a doofus.
I'm too cold.
Still staring me down with both eyes from a plant. Through a plant. I don't think she knows I can see her. That's so cute. It reminds me that Cave Town made a video about his chameleon once. Like, now that we're talking about chameleons, chameleons are one of those animals that I don't typically think about, but now that I'm thinking about it, it's making me really happy. And I kind of want to hold a chameleon. I'm going to assume he went up the hill. Wait. Oh, those are regular crows. I was just thinking, maybe I should try and find my arrow first. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Getting to drop pickup saplings is such a classic. It really is. Like, I kind of wish there was a hotkey button for it in the same way that there's a hotkey for smelly stuff. Like, it'd be nice to have a hotkey for if you have uncured hides or uncured saplings to drop those automatically. Because I remember to cure my guts most of the time because I go inside somewhere and I immediately just drop anything stinky. It's the non-stinky stuff that I always forget about. Bear, where are you? Oh my god, no, 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 this isn't cool. I have lost this bear before. I really don't want to lose him again. Oops. Sorry, I just whacked my mic with my coffee mug. Tea mug. Animals hate being touched. They like staring from a distance. That's fair. I mean, I can vibe with that. I can understand that. You ate the bear? That's rude. You rode train, charged him and he floated off and away. I hope not. Seriously, I have lost this bear before, and I really, really, really don't want to lose him again. It's also negative 14, and I really don't want to make a plus 14 fire. I think it's less likely that he died up here and more likely that he died over this way. Or like behind the trailer. Hey Zert, welcome in. Yes and no. So, I mentioned the other week on Discord that I was going to be traveling, and so with other commitments that I had, I wasn't going to be able to stream this Friday, so I was streaming today. Well, since then, a lot has happened. It's been pure chaos in the family, and so I technically will have time to stream on Friday. I don't know if I will or not, because like I said, there's just a lot going on at the moment. But perhaps. So I wanted to make sure that I streamed twice this week. So this might be a bonus stream. We'll see. Likely he's by the cabins. I hope so. I hope we can see him from up here. Although this wouldn't be near the cabins. This would be near the other thing. I should go warm up. We're gonna go. Yeah. Number 44, sure. Oh no! Oh, come on, game. And now it's... No. Now it's ruined. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's not cool. There we go. GG, Zert. Congrats on that bingo win. Yeah, it's been a very chaotic past like 72 hours. And so the whole trip that I was supposed to be doing this week has been postponed, but as for when it's gonna happen, we don't actually know yet. We have a rough idea, but it's not set in stone yet. It's there's just a lot. A lot to deal with. Emotionally, logistically, all that jazz. Alright, let's go warm up in the cabin first. I don't know if that's him between those trees back there. I don't think so. I think those are just stumps. Let's go get warm. I'm taking too much cold damage. And I can drop stuff in here.
I'm not sure I can carry much
I can
more.
drop the saplings to be curing while we're exploring. Oh. Let me make a note of that real quick so I don't forget them. Trailer behind Quonset for birch. Alright, let's see what else we got around here. Oh, I've already searched this place, apparently. Alright, never mind. In that case, we shouldn't have anything in here. In the meantime, we can break down some torches. That'll lighten our load a little bit. Oh my gosh, we have so many rune torches. Pardon me. Meeting my daughter's boyfriend Saturday. Wish me luck. Oh, good luck. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think maybe when I briefly introduced the guy to my mom a few weeks ago. I hope that went well. So, when I met my then boyfriend, now husband's parents for the first time, I was staying in another part of Germany with a host family, and I came to visit him for the weekend, and so I was meeting his parents that way for the first time. And firstly, I had issues with my train connection, and I remember calling him in a panic, like, I don't know where I am, and I don't know how I'm gonna get to you, and finally figured that out, because this was also, like, I didn't have a smartphone for this trip. I was using a like, very old cell phone, and so I couldn't, like, look up on the map or use an app to figure out the train connection. I'm, like, scanning the old timetables and trying to figure out what the heck to do. And then, then I finally arrive, and his dad was still at work, and his mom was at home, and so I went into the kitchen and introduced myself and stuff, and then she asked me if I'd like something to eat, and I don't remember how it came up, but essentially I decided to try herring for the first time. And so when his dad came home, I was, like, in the middle of eating this herring and, like, had oil all over my face, and so I was, like, turning, and that was my first impression. It was probably not the best first impression, but, well, at least they still like me. Oh, I'm stopped for like 5 minutes. Well, you know. Always an interesting milestone, for sure, for sure. Yeah. So, I had a mouthful of herring. I felt a little bit like a seal, I suppose. Turns out I don't really like herring all that much, so that didn't really help, but hey, it's okay. So I'm planning on making it obvious that the guy was, like, a romantic interest, but then he shook her hand and said his name and everything, and I was like, well, okay. Off to take a nap. Have a blast. All right, Lily, I hope you have a good nap, and I really hope you're able to shake this off real quick so that you feel better, and I hope your daughter feels better soon, too. And thanks for hanging out with us today. Mom never commented on the guy, though. All right. All right, let's try and go to where the bunnies are. See if we find the bear. I cannot lose him. I need this hide. And my husband's aunt and uncle first, and we went out to dinner. He called ahead to his parents with a positive report. I was so flattered. Oh, that's sweet. Yes, that's good, but that was the last time I saw him. Oh, womp womp. Well, I guess that's how it goes sometimes. Running around Mystery Lake too, trying to find where a wolf crawled to die. Isn't it so rude when they don't just, like, die right in front of you? Especially because they can take some really wild paths. They can go so far. I probably shouldn't have shot at him a second time. I just really wanted to make sure that he would die before the aurora started, but I don't really think that my shooting at him again made a difference. I think it just actually probably made my life harder because it then spooked him again. If he had just been wandering around, he probably would have died near his cave. Alright, let's check over here. Astrid, how is your tummy rumbling? Not sure if it's considered rude to play the game too while streaming. I don't think so. I wouldn't consider it rude. Yes, and I know he'd never go away from this little path if he hadn't been shot. Yeah! Like, I know where he'd be normally. Alright, where is this bear? Also, have I been in here yet? I don't know. Everybody's judging you for that. That's not the streamer you want to hang out with. That's a good point.
Kind of heavy.
Usually you have that problem with deer. For sure. I have been here before. Deer are especially, like, especially terrible at going very, very far away. But I don't know why. For some reason, this particular bear just likes to hide from me. There he is! We found him! Hooray! Hopefully you find your wolf soon, Aspen. No, I personally don't think it's rude to play at the same time, because it's kind of cool to talk about people's runs, whether they're currently ongoing or ones that they've been playing at another time. I like to know what other people are working on, what challenges, or what kinds of weird things have been happening. Alright, let's start this fire. 50 sticks. Okay, we can call the more than 40 sticks thing in bingo. Bear hype. Look at him. He's shocked we found him. He's like, I can't believe you found me. He thought we were playing hide and seek. That's what happened. What was I just gonna call for bingo? I don't remember. Maybe it'll come to me eventually. Oh, right, the sticks. The run I'm working on, where the heck is a hacksaw? Oh my gosh. Trying to find one specific tool is always frustrating. When I was doing the tournament, it was like the first run, I couldn't find a hacksaw. The second run, or the second attempt, I couldn't find a hammer. And then I died, and then I couldn't find the hacksaw again. And it's just like, come on. Sticks. I almost forgot again what it was I was looking for. There we go.
I'm not
The
sure
sticks.
I carry much more.
Thank you for writing in chat, because you know me too well. GG Lou, congrats on that bingo win. It's like the most awkward photobomb picture. There's my nice fire. Oh, and the bear. Let's just actually quarter him, I guess. We'll use the hatchet. Totally normal way to quarter a bear, too. Just whack, whack, whack. No! No! Ugh. No! Oh, at least we're close to shelter. Shelter feels so endlessly far away. There it is. I can see it. My run, I died to that cougar. I had like 20 saplings, 10 guts, and tons of food ready to go, but I died trying to find the hammer still. It's the worst. Seriously, not having one of those tools is just honestly the worst. Alright, we'll drop this. And in the meantime, we'll just try and stay warm, I guess. I don't think I need leather. Well, I should have expected this. I should have expected this blizzard. I really should have. Also, we had a reasonable goat earlier. Was it reasonable, though? Yeah, I guess it was pretty reasonable.
I wonder if I can drop
GG Jeff, congrats on that bingo win. Let's maybe prepare the burdock root, and I can eat that. If bear killed, then blizzard strikes again. Exactly. It's always the same, isn't it? I really should have expected it. It's one reason I like to hunt the bear on the lake. Yeah. I personally like the bear on the lake best of the three. This one is probably my second favorite Bear Creek Bear is by far my nemesis and my least favorite. I have a feeling we're going to end up staying here. I mean, I suppose there are worse things, but we're almost out of water. I suppose I could try to head to... Yeah, we can try and head back to Quonset. We'll go back this way. We'll just leave the guts and the meat. It's not a big deal. We'll go this way. We'll stop in the trailer. We'll get the saplings. Then from there, we'll head down to Quonset. I think that's the best plan. And for no good reason. Yeah, I have no good reason for hating the Bear Creek Bear. No. Nothing terrible has ever happened there. Especially not multiple times within one run. We want to be going down this way. Oh, we're going to start taking cold damage soon. But it's okay, at least we don't have to worry about wildlife. It's funny, Misanthrope's Bear used to be my nemesis. Now I kind of just see him as, like, our buddy. You know, someone we goof around with sometimes. Like, yeah, occasionally he's stolen our pants, but, like, I can forgive him for that. But Bear Creek Bear. No, there is no love lost between us. I hate that bear. Mystery Lake, I don't think I really have much of an opinion on the different bears. Let's see. I like the bear on Mystery Lake itself. I don't mind Trapper's Bear. And I don't really mind the bear on Unnamed Pond. Let's see, what else do we have? We also have the bear over by Clearcut. I don't think I like Clearcut very much. Just like warm up for an hour. Okay.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna eat a tree.
We're gonna run this way and kind of goat down. Oh, there goes our wrist. It was such a dramatic scream. And Astrid's like, if you had felt it, you wouldn't think it was dramatic. And that wasn't great either. I want to go get some food first. Since Wildlife Refresh Bear have a large wander radius, they really do. it makes it a little bit trickier, which I think is a good thing. But at the same time, it is frustrating. Like, it's one of those things that makes for better gameplay, but it is annoying when you're actually playing. Found clear cut there by the 3 trailers. Really? Okay. I don't think I've had clear cut since the refresh.
Goddamn, freezing.
I don't think I've had the Trapper's Bear since the refresh either. I think the only bears I've had in Mystery Lake have been the pond and the lake. For whatever reason. Okay, let's go ahead and drop these. Drop this. And we can make a note of it. Coastal, here we go. 4 birch. I currently have 2 bears. Let's go ahead and eat some moose meat. Didn't know about the camp office moose until yesterday. Oh yeah, he was a surprise for me too. I think we're gonna actually want to make more water before we go to bed. The first time I saw him, he really freaked me out. Questioned my entire existence when I saw those antlers poking over a hill from a distance. I've been getting him a lot recently since the refresh. And the moose that also really surprised me was finding out that there's now a moose spawn behind behind Greymother's house. That really surprised me too. Alright, let's maybe go ahead and fix up our wrist. Oh, Trapper Moose is back too? I haven't seen him in forever. I can't believe I haven't called cold damage yet, but that's happened quite a lot. In the upper area or by the trailers? Around, like, up behind her house. So, like, not near any other buildings. Like, if you go up the hill a little bit. I've never really explored that part of the map either, so I didn't really know that it was worth putting a moose there. Oh, right, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to make more bandages. Yeah, I suppose it probably is near the plane, now that you mention it.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, you don't have to. You're all good. Let's grab some torches. And then get some sleep. Sounds like the blizzard has finally died down. Yeah, it was really odd because I had started my tournament run in Mountain Town. And we actually spawned at the plane site, at the plane crash. And then I, from there, went to, like, the tower. And then from there to Greymother's. And as I was approaching Greymother's, I heard this moose sound, and I was like, where the heck is a moose? Yeah, that was quite the surprise. We need to get some sleep immediately. Use that cave for cabin fever a lot, so good to know. Very, very early morning aurora. Alright, how's this stuff looking? 6% there. 23%. This is at 98%. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this. So what we could do is we could go get our trade stuff. By the time we get back, I feel like the moose hide will be cured. We can start working on the moose hide satchel. And then if we spend a couple of days working on that,
Come on, little fire. Come
like
on.
if we spread it out, we will be able to make more arrows before we leave.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like that makes sense. Maglan's weather. I also think this is something that has happened earlier and I forgot to call. I think that's just a deer that I'm hearing, but I am a little freaked out by the sounds. Yeah, it is just a deer. Okay. Sorry, Miss Deer. Didn't mean to scare ya. There she goes. There she goes again. Jumping towards the walls. Let's maybe go ahead and grab some meat. 50 calories. Oh, that's upsetting that we're now carrying this for 50 calories, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. I'm still not seeing this bear. I don't know if he's respawned yet. Unfortunately, I don't remember what day I killed him on, so I have no idea when to expect him. Might as well just finish this so we're not stinky. No sense having a little stink on us for that little meat. So few calories. Maybe it wouldn't be a terrible idea to harvest another wolf hide for coat repairs, although we have 2 in the world already. And I feel like if we have them, if we have more than that, we should have them spread out in different regions. I feel like as long as we have 1 per region, we should be okay. Oh, I should have become less encumbered so that we could actually beachcomb again. I suppose I could drop stuff off in misanthropes right now. Come on, let's get inside! Yes! Just before we took cold damage.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's so many guts. Could maybe grab more curtains. More cloth. Alright, we're now much warmer than we were before. Let's have something to drink. Ooh, toilet water maybe? I mean, we're doing okay. Let's see, what can I drop up here? Oh, we could definitely get rid of the charcoal. And the torches. Well, that helped a little. At least we can run a bit. Hey, there's a deer carcass out on the ice.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Ah, you're fine. Okay. Thank you for the flower, Sutherland. Now we can make more pies. Sapling, sapling, sapling. I'll take it. Okay, there's something else that spawned in over there. You can see it flickering into existence. Is it a fish? I think it's a fish. It's a fish. And it's very stinky. Maybe we'll go ahead and make a small fire. Why today I have to set up my turtle tank stand for my tank coming tomorrow. Ooh, new tank. I'm sure your turtle will enjoy that. What a type of that was. Hey, I knew what you meant. I think it'd be great for storytelling to place a fire here. $75 to 180 gallons. Oh yeah, your turtle's gonna love that. So much more room for activities.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, that's quite a significant amount of space. Alright, while that's happening, we'll go ahead and break this down. Form to swim in circles and bite things and beg me for food. Exactly. Well, I mean, what more does a turtle need? We're doing okay on water, but I do want to make a little bit more. Oh, we still have nearly 1,000 calories. That is wild. We could place the skillet, and maybe we make some rosehip pies. I have not, but I do know the... I do know that, like, meme from it, but I've never actually seen the movie myself. Is it good? Is it worth watching? It's one of those things that I've kind of just absorbed through cultural osmosis. Um, okay, and now I've used up essentially all of my water. That wasn't part of the plan. We can have one of these. We can grab some torches. These are all very decent torches. I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright, wolves, I know I'm stinky. Come at me, and I shall put you down. Or actually, I can just go back to the lakeside and maybe you'll ignore me if I am far enough away. It's not many years ago. I didn't know if I could watch it again don't know if I could watch it again today. Back then it had some great moments. Okay. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. One of those maybe hasn't aged as well kind of movies. Or maybe hasn't grown with you, let's say. My last friend, I spent a lot of time in coastal regions and left little cooked snack fish all over the ice. That's a smart plan. Just like little treats for yourself. These doggos are both very interested in what I'm carrying. Thank you. I gotta say, wolves in this game, I'm torn as to how I feel about them, because on the one hand, I find that once you have an arrow, a bow and arrow, it's really not a big deal as long as you have a torch or a flare. Like, they're essentially, I think they're very easy to cheese and very easy to remove as a threat, let's say. However, if anything happens, like your torch blows out or whatever, then I find them extremely difficult to deal with because they just more often than not will kill me. There we go. I just feel like I mean, there are obviously times when they're a little janky and, you know, scoot out of the way or whatever, but most of the time if I can get them charging at me, then it gives me the perfect opportunity to just snipe them, and I like that. But if I have to come into hand to paw combat with them, then then I'm really scared. I'm terribly scared of wolves. Yeah, like I think the problem that I have with them is that if, like I said, you end up coming into combat with them and you're in a struggle, it's not like with the bear where, I mean, unless you get 2 bear maulings in a row or something like that, like if you're in a bear mauling, it's gonna be okay. You can still survive that. It might knock you down to 10%. You might then die of, you know, the cold or bleeding out or whatever, but like it's not an insta-kill. The wolves can be an insta-kill, and I hate that. Especially like the times when you're basically at full health or at full health, and they just can insta-kill you. I'm just like, startle me every time, no matter how often I encounter them. I do get a lot of jump scare from wolves, but to be fair, I also get a lot of jump scare from the deer. Alright, are we 100% on this thing? 99! Oh, come on. Come on, game. Okay. Well, I guess in the meantime, I can work on my bow a little bit. Maybe if I spend a half an hour on it, this thing will be done. Oh, also I want to make a note in my journal that we have 5 birch here. 99% cured. Oh. How annoying. You know what they say, you know, a watched pot never boils. In this case, a watched moose hide never cures. These are at 31%. That's not too bad.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's too cold to break down these pallets. Well, I could go get some meat, I suppose. Grab these sticks. Not that that's very many sticks, but hey, it's better than no sticks. That way we can put some inside, so we don't always have to run back and forth. I'm wondering if I'm still sort of on track for heading to the far territories by day 120. We're on like day what, 102 or something like that? That still gives us a little over 2 weeks. Yeah, we still have a little over 2 weeks. And what I'd like to do in that time is make the moose hide satchel. Yes, it's cured.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Make more arrows. And oh, what do I need for this? How many guts do I need? And the bear hide coat. Oh, pardon me. Shoot. Okay, so we can remove 2 guts and the moose from this list. All right. Let's get started. Somehow on my day 166 run, I have 88% of the world explored. I think that's not including Sundered Pass though, because it wasn't added. Yeah, so the percentage of the world explored doesn't include the far territories. I don't think it includes Blackrock. To be honest, I'm not even 100% sure if it includes Ash Canyon, although I think it does. Yeah. It's like everything that's included in, is it Nomad? Or Faithful Cartographer? Something like that. Makes so much more sense because I've not been to Blackrock or Zoc or Sundered Pass. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I figured. Okay, I guess we'll head to bed then. Yeah, because I remember being confused about that too at one point, and someone told me that. Like I said, I just can't remember exactly what regions aren't included. I know that Far Territories, and it makes sense Far Territories wouldn't be included because some people have the DLC and some people don't. But I'm pretty sure Blackrock isn't included, and like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like Ash Canyon might not be either. 103. Well, what we could do is move the fire barrel over here, because I need to make more water. And then we can craft. So let's do that. I always get a heart attack when I sprain something. I know, the sound is so scary, isn't it? I'm gonna make the furniture bench. I think we'll probably do a little bit of like furniture base building crafting stuff once we're done with, well, I mean, maybe not once we're done, but like as we're progressing through the world. I forgot to start water. I was like, I'm gonna make some water as I'm doing this. Here we go. I would like to do more of the safe house customization stuff. We just have a lot to do with the little figurines that I'm not entirely sure. But we'll see. Oh, we need to eat. I feel like Ash Canyon probably is because I don't think I've been there on my run. Might be wrong though, it's been so long since I played it. Yeah, I'm also not entirely sure about it. I could be wrong. Let's go ahead. Eat this. An hour and 8 minutes. Do I have anything that I can break down in that time? I don't think so. Let's run outside real quick. I just remember there was one,
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
like, main region, and that surprised me that was not included. But I don't remember what it was. Maybe Bleak? I don't know.
If I don't warm up soon.
Okay, we've got 2.5 hours left. Let's have some cooked acorns. Maybe you don't necessarily have to get the camera. To be honest, I find the figurines much more fitting and original and kind of touching. I suppose that's a good point. I think I still want to get the camera. I don't know if I necessarily want it for this challenge, like for the point of this run. But I feel like it'd be nice to have the camera just to like run around and take pictures of things. Maybe, wait, now I'm thinking maybe we don't take pictures of the corpses. Maybe we just take a picture of like the cache in each region with one of the figurines outside of it. Maybe. the camera thing was based on a run I want to do in my fantasy life where I have time and energy to stream anyway.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, it sounds really terrible out. Is this another blizzard?
I could eat anything.
It is another blizzard. Okay, well... Astrid Archives the Dead, I call it in my head. That's nice. I like that title. Alright, so we crafted... animal clothes. And we've got another blizzard. In Coastal alone, there are about 24 corpses. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing that is starting to get to me, is like, there's, like, the figurines, not really a problem. There's infinite wood. The photos, we only have so much film. And I don't know how much film that is. So, I'm not sure. Let's see, each one of these
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
is 6 shots. And let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, at least, in PV so far. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 so far on my list. And we have,
Kind of heavy.
let's see, how much photo paper do we have? One, two, three, 4. Plus 1 here is 5. That brings us to 30. That's pretty tight, if you ask me. I don't know that we're going to have enough. So I feel like maybe it would be nicer to do the caches, a picture of the cache. Because then we can also take other pictures later. Because, you know, I'm hoping this is going to be a really long run, and then we would have leftover film that we could take pictures of nice things that we would want to actually hang up in our like safe house somewhere, you know, rather than just having pictures of corpses. Like, that's, I don't know, it's a little morbid. Just mentioned it in chat once and didn't even mean it as a suggestion for this run, but it's also possible to just run with it, I guess. Oh, no. I've had this, like, as an idea for this particular run as well for a while, because I actually have it in the challenge description as, like, an optional aspect, because I kind of like the idea. And again, this was supposed to be a way to keep us distracted for 500 plus days and to also get us to use different things that we don't usually do or use, like exploring the entire world, using the woodworking tools to craft the little figurines, using stone caches. And I figured this would be a great way to have something specific to use the camera for. I just think I need to, you know, reflect on it for a little bit and decide, do I want to take pictures of every corpse, or do I want to just take a picture of the stone cache that's kind of like the memorial for each region? And I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured that out yet. I'll just have to consider it for a little while. It is a mammoth-sized undertaking, hence the Undertaker's undertaking. It is an undertaking. It's not just like a, hey, little quest. But that's what I wanted. I wanted something big so that I would be focused and have something to work towards for 500 plus days. I don't know that this challenge itself will necessarily take 500 plus days, but We'll see. Well, there you go. I appreciate it. I appreciate the suggestion. I am gonna like think about whether I'm gonna take a picture of every
sure I can carry
corpse
much
or
more.
not. I haven't quite decided. But I am going to duck inside, and I think I'm gonna use this to save here. And I think I'm gonna wrap up for now. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna stream on Friday. Originally, I had other obligations, and so I wasn't going to have time. But now that I have time, I might. But I might also just take the day off. We'll see. I haven't quite decided. I'm gonna see how I feel. And yeah. I appreciate you guys being here for me today. I had a really good time, and I hope you did too. And yeah, if I'm not back on Friday, then I will be back on Tuesday. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you then. And let's see, who can we raid? Who do we got on? We have a couple of people on. Let's go ahead and let's raid Knifo, doing a stalker stream. Let's go see how it's going. Have a good one, everybody, and stay warm or cool if you're in a very warm area. Stay healthy, and hopefully see you all soon. Bye for now.